Hey, Mario Rodriguez here. It's time for another King of Fighters Destiny reaction video. This episode, I think it's episode 8 or something. I don't know. But anyways, the last episode was with Angelina. I guess she was trying to move some money away from Geese, like without Geese knowing, so she could kind of pay her way out of Southtown. But the guy she was working with, I guess he kind of wanted a sexual payoff, I should say. And when she said no, he tried to force himself on her. He tried to get a gun and shoot her and threaten her like, you know, if you don't put out, let's see what Geese says when he finds out that you're taking money from him and blah, 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 blah. But Terry Bogard to the rescue. Terry Bogard was actually following Angelina to try to get some leads on Geese Howard, so he beat the crap out of the guy and saved the day. And then, of course, there was that very annoying plot hole that showed Terry Bogard and Angelina as teenagers, where Terry Bogard said, "See you later, I'm going to go train with my dad." Even though his dad died when he was 10 years old, and he was already wearing the cap that his dad gave him when he died when he was 10 years old. That was like a bit of a plot hole, or I don't know. But anyways, this is the big one. This is the big one. The King of Fighters tournament is finally going to start. The preview showed Athena and Chang and Choi and people wearing like their, you know, King of Fighters tournament outfits, and Ryo freaking out because Yuri's going to be in the tournament. You know, he worries about his sister and all that stuff. It's like, I just can't wait. This is going to be so awesome. I know what's going to happen. I hope they really do a good job with the tournament. I hope it's not just like a background thing while everybody else is trying to stop Overchi or something like that. Like, I just can't wait. Let's not wait any longer. Let's just watch the episode. I want to watch this. I've been waiting all week for this. Let's get started. It's like I'm playing a Neo Geo game on my computer. I love that. You see, like, this part right here, this part with the letters and, like, yeah, like that, and, like, all the characters, like, coming at you like that. Like, this could have been the intro to King of Fighters 15. Like, this is, like, so fucking awesome. I love this whole little sequence here. Hyder, officially introduced, finally. And you got the letter too. It would have been cool if they actually paused it and put the Japan team or something. Oh, cool, they got her music playing. Athena Asumaya, and they got her music playing from King of Fighters 96. That's epic. And Kensao and Chin. Athena Asumaya introduced. She looks awesome. Oh god, so Chin Gensai is also the popular master of Kenpo. Ralph and Clark. Oh god, the female team. No, Mai loves the camera, and the camera loves Mai. And her boobs, which Yuri feels lacking. Chang Kohan. I guess it's Kohan. There's Choi. Wow, Chang and Choi sound like the characters in the game. Like the same, I don't know, the same voice actors, or very good imitators, but sounds just like the game guys. There's Kim Cap-1. Trying to, of course, rehabilitate Chang and Choi if he can. There they are. Oh, they should do a thing where it says the Lone Wolves. That would have been epic. I'm surprised, like, why is Billy Kane or Billy Khan the host? Isn't Geese Howard the host? Or I guess it's just to cover it up so they don't know that Geese Howard's secretly involved or something? Uh-oh. My saw Andy. Whoa, so Geese Howard is working with Rugal. Oh, wow. So Geese Howard is working with Rugal in this version. And something about black crystals and whatever. But I guess, of course, somehow it'll lead to Overchi. But, like, wow, man. Alright, guys. So it's pretty much a very straightforward episode. The beginning was basically Hyder waking up from his nightmare and all that stuff. And, I assume that it's like this whole thing about, like, Rugal killed his own disciple, and of course he took Hyder's eye, and I guess killed his family too, and he would do anything to get revenge for his father. It's like, I don't know much about Rugal's backstory. I don't know about disciples and fathers and all that stuff. I mean, the only thing I know about him is a crazy guy that does tournaments and likes to turn people into statues, so I don't know about his backstory. I don't know. But, the basic thing is that we have the tournaments finally going to start, and I guess they got kind of like a pre-show gathering for the paparazzi and all that stuff, taking pictures, get to know the people before they actually fight and all that stuff. And yeah, the first ones to go are Kyo, Benimaru, and Goro. They post for the pictures. Billy Kane is the host. I'm going to call him Billy Kane. I don't care. Billy Kane is the host, and I think that he's kind of like the figurehead, like the public eye, without people knowing that actually Geese Howard is running the show. So, let me see. After they show up, then we get like the Chinese team, Athena, which is of course a very popular pop star in the SNK world. She's like, everyone's taking pictures of her. Kensao is there, and Chin is there too. But I didn't know that Chin, like, I know obviously he's a martial arts master. He's basically the master of Athena and Kensao. But apparently he's a very popular, like, world-renowned martial arts master. And it looks like Kyo actually said, "Nice to see you again." So I guess he must have met at some time or trained, or I don't know. But After that, the girls show up. We see Mai, Kane, and Yuri. And of course, the camera just loves Mai. And he had a little too much fun with the jiggle physics, a lot of bouncing around. I almost thought we were watching like Dead or Alive or something. And there's a funny scene of Booby bouncing with Yuri feeling like inadequate in comparison. But then Rio and Robert show up also. Rio's pissed off. He wants Yuri to go home. She's not having it. Robert's kind of like in between, and Yuri's like, if you take his side, our relationship is through. So he like, or friendship is through, and Robert tries to like step in or whatever. And the weird thing is that it doesn't look like Rio and Robert were actually there to go to the tournament. It looks like they were just looking for Yuri. So I don't know if they're gonna go in the tournament or not. And they're missing a third person. It's a team of 3. So I don't know how they're gonna make I don't know how they're gonna make Takuma just appear or be part of it. Maybe he's gonna show up late, or I don't know. And then Chang and Choi are there too, and of course they're with Kim Kaplan. They're following the same storyline. And Kim Kaplan is basically trying to teach them, trying to reform them. They're both ex-cons. He wants to reform them. They bring up a good point though. One of the reporters actually asked, but these guys committed felonies. Are they even allowed in the tournament? That's a good thing. Like, I never even thought about that, but yeah, I mean, they're criminals. But as you know, Rugal / Geese / whoever else is evil always hosts these tournaments. So obviously they're kind of doing it with a blind eye, So, Ralph and Clark are also there. They're just there giving, creepy stare downs and stuff like that. Of course, the Bogarts finally show up. Terry, Andy, and Joe. They're not too happy to see Billy Kane as the host. Billy Kane wants to kind of get in there, but like the people with him are kind of like, dude, you're the host. Calm down, man. Don't make a scene. Calm down. You get him later. And that kind of stuff. And Mai sees Andy, and like she's angry at him, and they're fighting and stuff. I guess Mai's angry because like Andy didn't like bring her along from the start and whatever. And like that's the thing. I think in most of the storylines, Mai usually wants to be on their team. She wants to be a member on their team, like maybe just Terry, Andy, and Mai, and not Joe or something. Which is why she usually forms like a separate team with the women. And I think in King of Fighters 99 of those, it was the game where Mai finally was on the same team as them, But anyways, they're arguing, they're bickering. Kyo's like, hey, Benimaru, why don't you save the pretty lady over there? And Benimaru's like, oh my god, the boobs, like so big, so beautiful. And even goes there, it's like, hey, stop picking on the boobs. Stop picking on the girl, and that kind of stuff. So they start arguing and everything. Terry Bogard kind of walks off to be kind of sneaky. Billy Kane wants to follow, but Kyo's like, yo, aren't you the host? Why don't you break that up over there? In fact, I think Kyo did it on purpose. He actually started the whole thing. So while Billy Kane is trying to break up the arguing between Mai, Andy, and Benimaru and all that stuff, he also goes after Terry, I guess. So we see that Geese Howard, full business suit and all, with his cronies, I think their name were Hopper. I forget who the other guy. I always forget who the other guy's name is. One of them is named Hopper. I forgot the other guy. But he's got all his guys with him, and he goes in a secret room, and the guys are just kind of there, just like protecting the place and whatever. And Terry Bogard comes in, beats them up, sneaks inside, and Geese Howard's doing, something suspicious because it's Geese Howard, and Terry's just kind of hiding in the shadows and watching, and bam, next episode. Now the next episode actually shows that Geese is working with Rugal, and it's like, oh shit, so they're really going to do that. They're really going to go there. They're going to make these two team up, even though in their games they never actually did. And in fact, I believe that in the King of Fighters 94 ending, when you defeat Rugal with the Bogarts, both Geese and Krauser are actually happy that they defeated Rugal. So in the games it's never happened, but it's a brand new thing, who cares? And the preview also kind of goes back to the first episode. It shows about Mature stealing the, the dark crystals and whatever. So this involves like the dark crystals and this mysterious glowing crystal ball of something. So something here, I guess, involves, or I guess will eventually lead to involve Orochi, and Rugal and Geese are talking, and I guess Geese is like, Rugal, help me get rid of Terry Bogard and stuff like that. And again, of course, Kyo and Terry Bogard are finally going to have to fight there, because I guess Kyo just wants to have his fight with this dude. So, So anyways, what do you think about the episode? It was a very good episode. I really liked it. All the characters are there. All the personalities. Dina's still a pop star. Andy and Mai are still arguing because Mai, of course, wants Andy to bring her everywhere and stuff like that. And, of course, Andy doesn't really know how to handle Mai, like, all the arguing and stuff. And Chang and Choi with Kim Kaplan trying to, like, reform them because he believes in justice. That's the weirdest thing, too, because in the Fatal Fury games, all Kim Kaplan cared about was trying to show off that Taekwondo is the best martial art ever, blah, 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 blah. But like in the King of Fighters series, he's really like all about justice. Justice must defeat evil. I hate evil. Justice and all that stuff. And that's why he's like so crazy to forcefully enlist Chang and Choi and try to like reform them. So all that stuff is pretty cool. It's all pretty much like the games. You know, little differences here and there, of course, with the whole Geese Howard and Rugal and everything. But still pretty awesome. I can't wait. Now, the next episode seems to be a bit more story-based with Geese Howard and Regal, whatever, but it's kind of cool. I don't mind. But I really hope we get into the actual tournament soon. I can't wait. They also mentioned the American All-Star Sports Team. So, of course, that's Brian Battler, Heavy D, and Lucky Glover. I did say that. Lucky Glover, Heavy D, and Brian Battler. Yeah, I like those guys. They were pretty cool. I mean, it kind of sucks they never came back. I guess it didn't really catch on. And they came back in King of Fighters 98. It's a dream match. But as of right now, they have never come back. They come back in the game's backstory sometimes. I think in King of Fighters 95, the backstory was that they were going to join, but then Iori's team beat them up and took the tickets and stuff like that. So they're always screwed up in the actual storyline, but you don't see them in the games. It'd be so awesome. I can't wait to see these guys. And I'm just like excited now. I just can't wait. It's pretty awesome. I love these episodes. It's a cool thing to see them. Like, that's something to look forward to every Thursday to watch a new episode of King of Fighters Destiny. But yeah, I setting up stuff. See y'all next time. See you next Thursday or whenever I make a video. But yeah, if you're a big King of Fighters fan, just watch this series. It's so awesome. It just takes you back to the arcades when you were playing King of Fighters 98 in the arcades. It's just so awesome when you could play 96 in the arcades, 95, all of those games in the arcades before it became mostly console only. I mean, yeah, they're big in Japan still, and I believe in Mexico, but like here, it's mostly consoles. Arcades are pretty much dead and stuff like that, but you know. Anyways, guys, see you next time.